Hey,
Yeah.
Oscar.
Yeah. Hi,
Sorry
Jane.
we
How
got
you
cut
doing?
off on our last live.
All right. What are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
So you were in our last live. We're talking about Nigeria. We're talking about the protests. We're talking about the economics in Nigeria, the powers that be, and the youth. What is your take?
Okay. First of all, I want to say what's going on right now in Nigeria. I think it's a struggle. Now it's a time we need change. Now the
Mm,
youth have woken up. So we need to fight for what's ours. There's a lot
mm-hmm.
of bad governance, corruption, infringement of human rights. So now we are out there taking it by force. We want it by force, regardless of how they're gonna come against us. Because if they send talks, they send talks, they send all forms of ways to make us retreat, but we're never gonna surrender.
Good.
So I think it's high
Good.
time it's just high time we just because currently in some cities the people are out there day night, they're not going anywhere.
I heard from my last from Wiley, he said that they're trying to pay people to stop protesting.
Yeah, that's what was in the news, but with information they said there were some people that were in some form of Zoom meeting. They were paid huge amounts of money, but it's not verified. It's not verified
Mm.
information. Yeah, they were paid a huge sum of amounts to talk to the youth. You get, so it's like they are trying to use the social elites against us, and which is not
Huh.
gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work because this movement we have no leader.
Wow. So the election is coming up, and is there fear that you guys are going to take back the country? The young people are going to take back the country?
No, definitely. I think we'll have to start from somewhere, and I think that's why we are starting with police brutality, because they've manhandled us, they've um, they've manhandled us, they've infringed on our human rights, and extortion, and also killed innocent people. So I
Mm.
think that's where we want to start for now. For now, we want to start from there, because currently it's not a very good situation whereby our brothers are being killed for nothing. The police will just stop you.
Mm.
The police will just stop you. First thing is for them to ask for your ID card, or where are you going to, or check your papers. But right now they're no more doing that. Once they just see you, they just flag you. They either call you Curtis, either they call you a fraudster. That's what they're gonna call you, and that's really bad. And if you want to
What
try
is
to
that?
you say what?
What is that when they call you
I
that? What
mean,
does that mean?
a cult is like a fraternity. It's a fraternity.
Okay.
Cultism, yeah, cultism is a fraternity, yeah, yeah. So they try to infringe down on you, and they try to accuse you, because they know if you are found wanting on such crime, yeah, they will have the opportunity to be able to oppress you. Now we are down. We said no to oppression, because the police system is corrupt, and they've used the opportunity to to cut short the youth's life, especially the youth, because there are so many innocent people right now in prison as I speak to you. Some of them are found dead. Imagine you arresting someone that has done no crime. The government won't look into it. Even if you report to the government, nothing. They can't say anything. They can't do anything. They take you into the cell. They call it SAS, Special Anti-Robbery Squad. They are meant for criminals. They are not meant to do cyber work. They are not meant to do checking of papers. They are meant to be outside for robbers, for any crime, just like you have a SWAT over there in the United States. That's their job right here in Nigeria. But right here, they are doing it the wrong way. Fine, a police officer, a normal patrol officer, you can still drag with him, tell him, hey, this, that. But them, the SARS in particular, they don't listen. After taking drugs, after taking so many things, they tend to do anyhow. If you talk to them anyhow, they shoot you and nothing will happen. So these are all we are facing right now, and we say now enough is enough. Now we've given the government our demand, because we cannot come in terms with our oppressors. They need to listen to us, and I think that's why we are out there on the streets. We're telling them we have no leader. They should not use the social elites against us, because few days ago they've been sending talks with against the protests, and these are same Nigerians which we are all fighting for a better country for. You see how painful it is. I don't know. They are trying to hijack the protests, and I don't feel it's going to work out. It's never going to work out.
The Wildy said before we got cut off, which I apologize, Wildy, that we got cut off. He said if I were to come to Nigeria, in some parts, I would be taken and held hostage.
If I understand your question, I think you have to rephrase it again.
Okay, so he was saying that they're so corrupt. Till if I was to come to Nigeria in some parts, I don't know how they would know that I'm not Nigerian. I guess when I talk, but he said if I go to certain parts, they would kidnap me and hold me hostage. That's how deep the corruption is.
Well, I don't know much about that. I've never had such incidents, because I can only give you first class information. You get, okay. But I know. You as a white citizen, once they see you, they will want to try to oppress you, and the moment you try to drag with them,
kidnapping, not corruption. Sorry, Wildy.
Yeah, they could form an arrest, and from there they're gonna charge you like this how you're gonna this is what you're gonna pay for you to get yourself released.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I understand better now, Wildy. Thank you. So not politicians and not corruption, but it's kidnapping. So that's just something that happens.
Right now we are facing the politicians. After the SARS, we want SARS ended. After police brutality should be stopped. They should respect human rights.
Yes.
No citizen is expected to be killed by its own government.
Right.
It's annoying.
Do you think that the UN will step in?
Yeah, according to law, as I read, they said the UN will have to step in after 30 days of protest.
Okay.
So they are doing everything possible for it not to get to that. Because with news I've been listening to, I heard the president is stopping the minister for defense not to bring out the soldiers against the protest, because if he brings out the soldiers against the protest, it's gonna be a riot, a war. You cannot be killing protesters, peaceful protesters.
You know, that takes me back, because I'm old enough to remember apartheid. And I remember when the South Africans were out in the streets, and I just remember one time they showed us on TV that they were fighting, and the army was shooting them. And I just remember it just being devastating.
I think that was the early 90s.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so when I hear you say that they may bring out the military, like my mind goes to that. and it makes me instantly scared.
So I think the people are ready. Whatever comes, we are ready. We are ready. Like, we are ready for it because we need this change. This is our only opportunity because this government promised us change. We listen to
Right.
them. We listen to them because our, the past president, yeah, he won the election, but I think there were some election malpractice. Can you hear me? Yeah, I
Yeah,
think,
you said
yeah,
election malpractice.
yeah, there was election malpractice and all of that. So it was hijacked and they had to give it to the opposing party, which is the current president now. You get? So he said something. He said the blood of one innocent Nigeria is what him taking the seat. So he left it, he allowed the victory, he congratulated the present president and all of that. And afterwards, he said Nigeria is going to regret their decision. And I feel it's not up to, he left 2015, this 4 years now. 4 years now, the youth have woken up. This current president is the person that called us lazy youth. Lazy youth right there in Germany, in another man's country. You are calling your own youth. Youth that is the future leader of the country. Resources, we have no resources. We have no factories. We have nothing. If you go to our legislature, our senators, they are the one eating our monies.
Yeah, they make a lot of money.
We earn more money. Our senators are earning more than your own senators.
Yeah, they're very wealthy.
So could you believe the IGP of police is his salary per annum is close to about 8 million naira, and if I can calculate it, 8 million naira in dollars is about 8 million naira in dollars would be about 3,000 times 8. It's close to like $26,000.
So the police make $26,000 a year.
The most ranked officer. Is that
That's
not
a lot of
poor?
money. That's a lot of money in Nigeria.
It is not. It is not. That is the IGP of police, the number one, the most ranked officer. Why the least person is earning $100 per month?
That's what I'm saying. Like your average person, the other Wiley told me like your average person makes $400 a month, but then you have your police making $26,000 a year.
No, you don't understand me. The Inspector General of Police, the Inspector
General of Police. Inspector General. Okay.
In $26,000 a year.
So how much would you say the average police makes?
Why the least police, I think it's corporal, the least rank is the corporal. Yeah, the corporal. I think they are making $1,200 in a year.
Oh my God.
$1,300.
Oh wow.
Are you getting me?
Yes, now I do.
Yeah, so they are earning low. Their building is nothing to write home about, and they have no trust fund. They have no insurance. Once they leave office, they are meant to suffer for life. You get? So the system is corrupt. The system. We are not just fighting for police brutality. We are fighting for a change.
Yes.
I don't want to call it a revolution. I think I'll use the word revival.
Yeah.
So it's painful. It's painful because I have been a victim of the police brutality.
What happened?
I never did anything. I never did anything. I was riding my bike. I was riding a bike, I was riding a motorcycle. I was riding a motorcycle. So the police stopped me. They said I should give them bribe. I was like, no, I just want to go see my grandmother. They said I should give them something. I was trying to show them I know my rights, but they immediately once started slapping me, hitting me, was saying, he started accusing me that I'm fighting them. The next thing, he accused me to be a cultist. He accused me to be a murderer. If not for a friend that came to help me, they took me to the station. They took me to the police station. I wrote the statement. The next thing, they wanted to put me in cell. If not for a friend that came to help me, maybe I would have been in prison, or maybe I would have paid a huge money to bail myself. So that's how they do. Once they see you with some, once they see you, they will try to want to lay allegation on you.
And they have the right to shoot you in the street?
The government doesn't care. If they shoot you, they're gonna say it's a what are you going to call it now? If they shoot you, they'll call it it's a mistake. Or they'll say you attack them first. They're gonna lie that you attacked them. That's why they have to shoot. So it's terrible. It's terrible. Like, it's terrible. We can't take this anymore. We can't take it. It's beyond police brutality. We want the system change.
Right.
They are feeling the heat. They are feeling the heat because I think was it today or yesterday, the minister of FCT Abuja, the Federal Capital Territory, I think he was chased back. He missed his flight because right here in Abuja they blocked the route to the airports because they don't use the road we use. They use air.
Okay.
They make use of the airspace. They don't make use of the road. The roads are bad.
Wow.
So it's a lot. It's a lot. And I think the African countries are happy that Nigeria is speaking for themselves right now, because once there's change in Nigeria, Africa will regain its name. We used to be the giant of Africa, but now no more.
Yeah. Well, I'm
there was
glad
a
that
time. There was a time where one pound was equal to 1 naira in this country. But now 1 pound is about it's close to 600 naira.
Wow. That's a big difference. Wow. Well,
so I think this movement is beyond police brutality. We just want the system change.
That's what Wiley was saying. He said it's gone past the SARS. It's now the whole government. Yeah. He said every average young man passes through that a week.
Not a week, every day. Once you are going out, you are scared. You don't dress because okay, after dressing, you have to check yourself if you are dressed, if you are looking dapper. If you are looking dapper, you have to go check. You have to go change. You have to go change to look. You have to go look like a poor person. Even with that, they'll stop you to check your phone. Once they see a white woman picture, they call you fraudster. Like, I am talking to you. I have your picture on my phone. I have a picture on my phone, or I have my conversation with you on Instagram. They don't care as long as they see that there's a chat.
But with me, the same would be with me, and I'm not a white woman.
It doesn't care. They don't care the color alone. Okay. They don't care. They'll check it. They know you are not in Africa. They know you are not from Africa.
How do they know?
They'll go through your profile.
Okay.
They'll do that. Once you're not in Nigeria, they profile you in white. They don't care.
Oh, okay. So
So,
where do
like
you
you said,
where
like,
where do you think these protests will go?
hello, you said what?
Yeah. I said, where do you think these protests will go? Do you think that it will continue until real change has been made?
Okay. My prayer is that I just hope the good cause of this protest fulfill itself, because I think the the government elites, they are never going to negotiate with the public,
Mm,
with the masses, because they know our demands are too much. So I think they will try to get the social elites among us, try to cajole them, try to ask them what are your needs, so that they could get few needs. Once the social elite needs are being met, there's a way the social elite will come to talk to the masses. So I think they are trying to play a chess game right now.
I see.
So that is why this protest, that is why they've been asking, who is the leader, who is the leader? And right now they have never been there's no leader.
I see.
They want to hijack the leader.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So there's no going back.
That's
We
what
have
Wiley
made
just said. He said the
we
people
are
won't
not
agree.
going back. We have made our decisions. We have our demand. We are not going to bargain. There's no negotiation. They should comply to our bargain, to our demands.
What does he mean about DeVito? He said DeVito almost lost his credibility. What does that mean?
I think he was trying to, yeah, he was trying to negotiate. Let me see what he said. People don't want no leader. I
I
can't
pinned
find
it.
it. I
I
can't
pinned
find it.
it.
Okay, okay. He said Davido almost lost his credibility. Yeah, yeah. He was thinking, Davido is one of if not it was one of Nigerian best musicians.
Yeah, I know DeVito.
Yeah, Davido, yeah. So he was trying to use his little power which he has, his influence on the government, to try to sort things out. So they messed him up. They they allow him speak. They try to make jokes and telling
Wow.
tell, telling a civilian that has no idea of government leadership, tell him to set a committee that will oversee the police.
Hmm.
So I think they are trying to play a fast one on him because they know he's popular. Because they know he's popular, they just want to see if they can mess things around with him. But the people have said we have no leader. The video nobody sent you. You
Right.
went there on your own.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he went there for a good cause, but never. You don't negotiate with your oppressors.
Right.
You should
Right.
never negotiate with your oppressors.
I agree with that.
You
There's
what?
no negotiating here. Goodbye. They need to be out of
You
power.
just tell them what the people want. Tell them what you want. The governor of Lagos State is the heart of Nigeria.
Mm-hmm.
For the past week now, they've blocked the major road, major income revenue in Lagos State.
Why?
They blocked there. Yeah, that's government revenue. It's a huge income for them. They blocked it. They blocked that place. So the government is
Gotcha.
getting nothing.
Okay. That should wake
So
him
I
up,
think
don't you think?
he's feeling the heat. He's feeling the heat. He ran to the president. He ran to the people. The people say they don't want to hear. He ran to the president. He ran to the president to give him our comply.
Yes, I agree with you, Wiley. He is so right. He said that the leaders are servants. We put them there and they should answer to us. Yes. They are public servants.
Sure, you get. So they
Mm-hmm.
are supposed to listen to us because okay. When they want our elections, when they want our vote, they come to villages without roads. They come to campaign. But now,
Mm-hmm.
just little thing that will benefit the full country that we are asking for, they are there in their comfort zone, telling us, we have done this, we have done that, we are going to do this, give us time. It takes no time for the president to say, as a matter of time, SARS is being banned and dismissed.
Mm-hmm.
It takes no time to tell the president to call all the governors and put them in check.
Right.
So I think he has the chess game is playing. The chess game is playing is never gonna be a stalemate game. It's gonna be a win-win for the masses. We are ready. Tomorrow, yeah. I'm in Edo State. I'm in Edo State. Tomorrow, right here, the city I am, we are coming out tomorrow. Because right here, the city I am currently, we don't experience the so-called SARS, but we experience
Oh.
police brutality.
Okay.
Every young kid right here in the city I am currently, once you are with dreadlock, you have tattoo, you have piercing, you have been profiled a fraudster.
Mm.
As you can see me, this is my hairstyle.
You cut all your hair off.
I cut it off. Then I was in service. So
Yes.
I had some immunity because I was under the government.
Okay.
Yeah, I was under the government. So when I came back to my city, it's brutal. I had to cut off my hair. I have to look decent because I don't want no profiling. I have no job. What will I, if I'm being stopped and asked, what's your job? What will I tell them? If I have
Yeah.
nothing to say, they profile me a fraudster and they go through my phone. What about if they go through my phone and they see my chat with yours? What are they going to
Mm.
say? Where do I have the money to bail myself?
Yeah.
So I think 90%, no, 80% of the youth in the south, west, south, central, central north, west, south, east. No, let me just say west, south, east. Every average youth have experienced police brutality in one way or the other. So
Mm.
you see, this is not a one. So you see, this is not a one man's fight.
No.
You see, the cry. Everybody has an experience.
Mm-hmm.
I've been lucky. There are some people that get injured. That get okay. The last time we had a protest, the police shot at two guys in my city. So it's far way beyond. And the police brutality. Now we are calling for change. Their slogan, the slogan for the present political party, their slogan was change. They promised us change.
Mm-hmm.
They promised us change, but right now we went from suffering to death. The
Yeah.
economy is economy is being crumpled.
Mm.
It's a terrible thing happening in Africa. And for me, I don't justify fraud. Cybercrime, I am not a fan. I don't justify it.
Right.
You have no reason to go into cybercrime.
Right.
But what do you expect from a brilliant, I don't know, like in Africa, I'm not trying to segregate, but in the world, let me use the word, Nigeria are the smartest kids.
They are brilliant. Absolutely brilliant, genius people.
Check out in the States. The highest working class in America, the highest working class immigrants in America is Nigerian communities. The most brilliant are the Nigerian communities.
Hmm. Yeah.
Give us resources. Give us resources. We we are born multitasking. We have this knowledge.
Right. Hmm.
The cries are too much. I think it's just high time. As I am here, I'm telling you, I can take a bullet because I want change.
Right. How
I
can
am
we
talk.
help, Oscar? How can people in America, how can people like me, how can we help?
You can help with your voice.
Our voices, Wildy. Well, good. Because try to get as many voices as I can. Tell more people, please. Okay. Most definitely. Most definitely. Ah, we lost Oscar. But maybe he'll come back. I really appreciate you guys coming on, telling me what's going on in Nigeria, educating me. If they do give you what you need, they will run scared like they do in the US. They need to keep the oppression. Absolutely, Ty. Hello, Ty. I've missed you. I'm just floored. There's so much I don't know. I'm just taking it all in. It's like it's a lot. It's a lot to take in. Hi, Wildy. I'm sorry we got cut off last time, and we might get cut off again. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it was the network.
Yeah. Well, no, we ran out of time because we only get an hour.
Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. That reminds me, yeah. It's always an hour, right?
Yeah, it's always an hour. So Oscar gave me a lot of information. You gave me a lot of information. He said that when I asked the question, how can we help? What can we do? He said, it's our voices. We need to let people know what's going on.
Yes, yes. Because what really gave the Black American Black Life Matters the strength he had was even in Nigeria. Can you believe there were some states in Nigeria they had a separate burial for George Floyd? That was how George Floyd's case was. It was like a religion because we could see it, and you guys have been having death, Black lives being killed and everything, but George Floyd's own, everybody could see. There were there was an evidence of someone melting inhumanity on another person, and we watched him die. Now, in Nigeria's case, we have so many evidences. So now, what we actually need to do now is because that's why we are disorganized, because we want even if you're not on the street, don't worry. We are not saying you have to be on the street. We are not castigating you. Stay on your phone. You know how to do this internet game more than these people. Keep letting all your friends. Um, was it Kanye West? Uh, Burna Boy told. Is it Kanye? It told. Was it Kanye West? There are a lot of celebrities in USA that have tweeted, a lot of celebrities. So we need more celebrities to actually, everybody is telling their friends. Davido too told a lot of people, to big people in USA, and they've been posting. So the more these people lend their voices, it will move to USA, to UK. And luckily for us, we have so many Nigerians in UK, and they every day, like yesterday, they had their candle light for the people that died. In Nigeria, they had theirs on Friday, which UK's own was very massive. US own too, they've been taking it state by state, because we have a lot of celebrities to Nigerians who live in USA, and they've been gathering people, and they've been going to every year. So now ours might be slower than yours, but this is what we realize, that you can still achieve, like two people might be in a class and one person might be sharper than the other, but at the end of the day, they will achieve the same degree. So now we can still achieve what USA achieved with the Black Lives Matters on a gradual note. We don't have to go because we are not USA. So let's just keep the pressure, keep telling people, like you now you know everything that is happening. If you didn't know about it, you will not feel I don't want to say the pain, you will not feel connected to it. Now you're connected to it. If you can help us tell more people to be connected to it, just a tweet can do, because the Twitter boss himself created an emoji for us for the Black Lives Matters. And to think about it, do you know when Twitter boss started supporting Black Lives Matters, a senator, NSAS, a senator of Nigeria threatened to sue him that he should not meddle into domestic issues. That same day, he retweeted it and he created the Black Lives Matter smiley for us.
Good.
NSAS smiley for us. And he has been so supportive, because Nigerians had to tell him Nigeria is like, if not number one, or it will be from number 1 to 3, the people that use your app the most, we need your voice. We had to tell Apple, Sony Music, when you're talking about numbers, we have almost we don't have an accurate population, but looking at the list that we can be now, will be around 300 million. So imagine out of 300 million, 150 million is using your app. You know that is numbers. So we are trying to get this brands that actually supported Black Lives Matters to actually support it, because a lot of those Toyota cars, people get killed because of Apple, because of iPhone. So a lot of people have died because of your brand. Then this is the time you should support. Can you believe a lot of TV stations in Nigeria didn't pick it up because they are scared the government might ban them for supporting the protests? And when they saw CNN and BBC and Al Jazeera kept on posting it and putting it in their major news, that was when they woke up and they started posting it. So for the fact that it's on CNN and those stations, we know if we keep on giving them heat. All this, I spoke to a CNN, I spoke to CNN official page, I think 3 days ago, and the person in charge made me realize they need stronger news, that they've posted the strong ones they have, because I was telling her about they killed someone today and the video is out, and she was telling me they have a correspondent they pay to go verify this thing. So for every news, they pay the person. So what they do is they pay the person, they tell the person to gather like 5, 6, 7, 8 top stories, so they will push it out at once. So once we can keep giving them heat, and to me, when they were like they're gonna release soldiers, I was like, I wouldn't want them to kill people, but on the flip side, we can have revolution without losing lives. I know, but I just want it to be minimal. And once the government take the stupid step of bringing soldiers out, they have given us the win. So that is what is still holding them back. So we just want people to hear. We want people to hear our story, because now we are already organizing a story. We are already shooting documentaries on it, and as at 2 days ago, they are planning on sending it to Netflix.
Good.
To be on Netflix International, the story of different people. Because I know in USA, they like making movies out of almost everything that happens. If they go to Iraq for a war, before 1 year, you see Jack Bauer in the movie, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So now, and that has made those stories, there are a lot of American wars. Almost all American wars, I know about it because I check them on YouTube. And when I check military movies on Netflix, I see the same stories being replicated, and I know, okay, yeah, probably they took the documentaries from people that were there. So we are actually working on these things. That is why I said the youths are actually smarter. They actually brought out the best of videographers, and those guys volunteered not to collect money. Drones and everything. You know, we have people cooking every day. We have up to 500 lawyers on ground to go and bail people out. We have doctors. We have a charging spot for people to still be able to tweet while on the ground. So many things. So now we are not planning for a 1 week protest. If it's gonna go through a year, we are planning. Can you imagine we actually donated money up to, I think it's up to 35 million naira now within ourselves. And almost every day they come out with the how they spent the money, the breakdown. And everybody has been pleased with how they spent the money, because during the corona period, the government said they spent, was it 15 billion or 25 billion, I can't remember, on food. When people started asking on Twitter, whoever got anything from the government, please come out. Not a single person got something from the government, but with just 3 million, almost like 6,000, 7,000 people on one ground, they all got a plate of rice, rich rice and meat. All over the country, they sent money to them. Everybody ate. So with the level of and there was a guy that stole some people's phones. The crowd themselves arrested him. They didn't beat him. They arrested him, returned the phones, and told him, "We are the change we want to see." They took him to the police station and they waited. "You must prosecute this guy. You must not kill him."
Yes.
So now, as we are telling them this is what we should do, we are getting ready to. So because we know definitely the next election we are taking it up with the youths. Elderly people don't go out to vote. It's the youths that go out to vote, and we already have one voice now. And if they tell us we didn't win the next election, then we know there is something wrong. So right now, we just want our voices. Everybody that needs to know. Everybody. Nigeria is like a movie. There are some things you will hear. You're just gonna laugh. You know, we can't tell you everything. Things are happening. You will just laugh. And there are some, you know, in a movie you have the funny part, you have the emotional part, you have the part that will get you angry. You know, that's just the way Nigeria is. And I think Nigeria is about to change, because you know this guy Fela. Fela is like he's an activist, and is the like founding father of activism and music in Africa.
Oh, really? I'm gonna have to look him
Yeah,
up.
try look him up, because Burna Boy, even Chris Brown, all those guys that have affiliations to Africa, they pay homage to him because he was the one that made Afrobeat. Yeah, he's the founder of Afrobeat.
Okay.
Rather Afrobeat. So he actually has been telling us then about all those things. We have to rise. And he said it that there would be a day, because they beat up his mom that time. They killed his mom. You know, all those things happened that time. They beat him up because he was speaking up. He said there will be a time where the youths are going to stand up. And now we already know this is the time. There's no other time. If
Mhm.
we don't make use of this opportunity, it might take us another 20 years to find this love, this unity and everything amongst us.
Wow. Well, I'm just hoping that, you know, you guys stay safe, um, and that change comes without a lot of bloodshed.
I pray too. I really pray.
Yeah,
Blood, blood's already going down, man.
I
And we've
know.
not started anything. But I just pray. I wish he can just step down. We all know he cannot do it. You
Right.
know. Mm-hmm. He has is it dementia they call it?
Yes.
You know, you wanting to maybe I want to call you. I'm looking at you and I'm talking about you. Then instead of me coming to meet you and holding your hand, I'm going to meet another person to hold his hand, calling him your name.
Right. Definitely,
So
that's signs of dementia.
yeah, so you don't expect that person to be able to do anything. But just please, in any opportunity you have, anybody you meet, you can look it up to you will see a whole lot of evidences and everything. You can just help us share, you know, help us tell people.
Definitely.
Thank you
Definitely.
very
That's definitely what I'm going to do. I have a lot of friends in Nigeria, and I want to support them in any way that I can. And so you're going to see me talking about this a lot. I'm going to post these videos on my YouTube. I'm going to give my voice as much as possible and ask others to do the same.
and one other thing you can do, one other thing you can do, there are some people, there's some blacks and black Americans and whites that actually share the view and have Nigerian friends. You can have like this live talk to them. There are a lot of celebrities in Nigeria that you can talk to. You know, just look them up. Just let them know you want to have a chat with them, and let them know you're working with. We are working to get the voices out. You know, social media is a very powerful thing. You know, it's just
Yes,
gonna get out.
most definitely. I will. I will do as much as I possibly can. I want to stay in contact with you. I want to make sure I'm following you. If there's anything you feel I can do, please send me a message. If there's anything you feel I should know, please keep educating me. I appreciate you very much.
Thank you very much. Thanks for your time. Huh?
You're welcome. And it's so nice meeting you, and I hope that we can remain friends.
Sure. No problem.
All right. Well, let's keep getting the word out there and let's keep working.
All right. Make
Okay.
sure you take care of yourself, yeah?
Most definitely, and you do the same.
All right. Good night.
Okay. You guys, so the two um the two videos that I did about this, they have a lot of content, a lot of information, a lot of knowledge. I'm gonna keep doing these lives about this. I'm gonna keep following it. You know, I have an anti-racist platform. It's not really my content, but this is important to me. And I feel like I need to support Nigeria in any way that I can. I have a small platform, but I'm still going to try and reach the people that I can, and then reach out to people who have larger platforms and have them reach people that they can. So whatever you guys can do to help me, please help me get the word out, in hopes that we can help Nigeria in their efforts to make change. You know, Black Lives Matter all over the world. Thank you, Oscar, and thank you for coming on and um, giving us knowledge and information and letting us know and connect with what's going on in Nigeria. I know that you're not really a live person, so that was really special to me that you came live with me. Thank you so much. so much. So you guys, these conclude my lives today. Yes, Strom, we are praying for them. And I haven't seen you in a minute, Strom. It's good to see you. I've missed you. We're going to be praying for Nigeria, that they stay strong. They're out there doing it, and that, you know, no lives are lost. No more lives need to be lost. You know, there are people, Black Americans, Nigerians are our people too, and we have to support and love them and be there for them. You know, I know that I'm here in America, but Nigerian people are my people too. And I'm going to fight with them as much as I can from what little bit I can do, from what little bit I have. All right. So I love all of you. Thank you for those of you that have tuned in to all of my lives today. I haven't done lives in a while, and I did them all day today. You know, I love you and I appreciate you very much. I'm going to save these lives, and they'll also be on my YouTube.